Bear Academy.
What happened to me? Yosuke's awareness returns slowly, as though rising from a bog. He's cold. No, hot. Something itches like tepid tongues and cold slugs crawling over his skin. Oh no, don't tell me he turned into a flesh monster. Also kind of peculiar that we haven't had a choice so far. Like a branching path. What the hell's going on? Also, that really bothers me. Like, why is this not lined up? Holy shit. Timidly, he opens his eyes. Oh no, he's inflicted with the disease. Like with the mental ailment. What? It's everywhere. The thing that attacked him in the living room, it's everywhere. Terror shatters Yosuke's sanity. He throws off the thing lying atop him, but his wild flailing sends him crashing to the floor. But is it really the floor? The long wriggling fibers of what should be the carpet are winding themselves around his fingers. The floor is made of worms. He tears his limbs free of the worms and tries to stand, but loses his balance and tumbles to the floor again. The worms immediately swarm over his body. Where am I? Where did the thing take me? Yosuke crawls across the worm-ridden floor toward the only exit from the pulsating room. When he gets outside, however, all he can see is blood, bile and rotten meat. There is no place to run. What is this? Most terrifying of all, this hellish place has the same layout as Yosuke's house. In a half-mad daze, he wanders through the nightmarish mockery of his home. In a small room where the studio should be, he finds an easel made of bones displaying a blood-soaked canvas. Like some cruel joke, everything is exactly where it would be in Yosuke's studio. Damn it, let me out of here. Howling, Yosuke lashes out against everything within reach. The easel of bone shatters, driving splinters into his fist. He feels the pain, but does not wake from the nightmare. If this isn't a dream, then what is it? When his strength gives out, Yosuke falls to his knees, sobbing. For the first time in his life, he prays. The sound of the door opening and closing grates on his ears. Downstairs, the front door. Is someone else here? We're home. Oh no, it's your flesh monster family. Yosuke trembles at the blood-curdling sound. It's that thing again. The monster has returned. Daddy, we're home. Where's dinner? Oh, he's not here? Did he go shopping? When can we eat? Yosuke hears the sound of something slimy sloshing its way up the stairs. Even as he cowers in terror, he slides his trembling hand across the floor and grabs one of the bones from the broken easel. The tip of the bone is nice and sharp. If he holds it in both hands and puts his weight behind it, he might be able to use it to defend himself. Honey, are you home? The monster's growls are getting closer. Holding his breath, Yosuke presses his back against the wall next to the door. The pounding of his heart is like thunder in his ears, so loud that he fears the creature might hear it. He knows it will eat him if it finds him again, but it's all he can do to keep from crying. At last, the door creaks open. Honey? Yosuke leaps on the creature as it enters, fear turning his roar into a high-pitched scream. The flesh beast is covered in sludge and vile juices, but before horror can paralyze him, Yosuke brings his bone stake stabbing down. The monster screams as the stake pierces his chest and punches through the other side. It falls back, writhing in agony. Congratulations, you have killed your wife. The sight of its pain sets Yosuke's blood on fire. I can win, I can kill it. If I finish it off before it enters my head again, I'm safe. Yosuke grabs the bone and twists with all his might. The monster convulses and gurgles, its trembling tentacles reaching up as though begging for help. Shit! Yosuke knocks it to the floor, then brings his heel crashing down on its flopping body again and again. With each stomp, its groans and spasms grow weaker. When the monster at last stops twitching, Yosuke, panting hard, tears the stake from its corpse and rises to its feet. Daddy? Something squeals. Yosuke turns around to see another, smaller monster peeking out at him from the stair landing. Yes! Kill! There's still one left. His desperate, rage-filled attack both exhilarated him and gave him a taste for violence. This one will be easier. It's smaller and weaker. Oh, brother. Grinning maniacally, Yosuke raises his stake and moves towards the second creature. The monster flees screaming down the stairs. Not about to let his prey escape, Yosuke roars and gives chase. The thought that killing the monster might end his nightmare feeds his savage bloodlust. No, Daddy, no. Yep, you're going down the deep end. When the monster trips and falls in the dining room, Yosuke leaps on top of it and brings the stake crashing down, his bloodlust unsated. He pulls it free, then drives it again into the monster's flesh. Once, twice, 3 times and more, until there's nothing left but shredded, pulverized meat. Eventually, the only sound in the house is Yosuke's heavy breathing. He has slain 2 monsters, but the nightmare shows no sign of ending. Yosuke staggers to the front door and goes outside. The sky, the city, everything has gone mad. Twisted shapes, nauseating colors, stinking air. There is no escape, no end to the nightmare. The last remnant of Yosuke's sanity vanishes like dust in the wind. Hi, mister. Yosuke turns to the sound of a girl's voice. Hi, Saya. She's standing in front of the house next door, wearing a spotless one piece over her pure white skin. The one piece! The one piece is real! I'm sorry. In the midst of this filth-ridden world, she alone glows with beauty. How do I look to you, mister? You're very cute. Yosuke feels a sudden black lust rise within. What? Black lust? Really? Then the experiment might be a success. Yosuke walks up to the strangely jubilant girl and brushes his hand against her long, smooth hair. Such a lovely girl, he must be the only one in the whole world. Mister? She looks up at the man towering over her, perhaps disturbed by his hungry stare. How about we play a game, little girl? Oh, stop it. Stop it. Time out. Time out. Okay, but what are we going to do? A grin parts Yosuke's lips and he replies. Everything that will please me, of course. Fucking hell. Saya, kill this man. With that, he grabs the girl's collar and tears front of her dress wide open. Oh, stop it. Come on. Shock and fear twist the lovely girl's delicate features, stimulating Yosuke's sadism. Even after killing those 2 monsters, the embers of violence still smolder in his heart. And now they have new fuel to burn. Oh, I like that expression on you. Why don't you show me an even prettier one? Oh, I got a shiver running down my spine. No, no. The terrified girl flees into the Sakisaka house. Yosuke runs after her, feeling the joy of the hunt. No, stay away. Even in desperation, she has no hope of outrunning his longer stride. Yosuke charges down the hallway and catches up to her in the kitchen. He grabs her from behind and wrestles her to the floor before she can resist. That is foul. That is foul. No, oh, fuck. Oh, why does this game have a fucking rape scene with someone who looks like a child? Ugh. I almost don't want to read this. Ugh. Let me go. Why? Why are you doing this? Like I said, because you're too cute and you are messed up in the head. Understandably so, but I mean, killing monsters? Fine. Raping little girls? Isn't that kinda going too far? Enjoying the sensation of her thin arm struggling futilely against his grip, Yosuke uses his weight to hold her down while ripping off her remaining scraps of clothing. No, I don't want this. Stop. Yosuke stares at the smooth, perfect body of the girl flopping beneath him, entranced by her cherry-like nipples, soft yet tight belly, and narrow waist. Thought of violating such an immaculate creature amid the horrors of the twisted world is irresistibly erotic? Oh, fuck me. I legit feel like I'm about to cry, man. You know, I'm pretty thick-skinned, I'd like to say. Nothing can really disturb me, but that was apparently before I played age games. Yosuke runs his tongue over her stomach and chest as though preparing to eat her whole. She stiffens and whimpers at the sensation. It isn't supposed to be this way. Her tear-choked voice satisfies Yosuke's lust for conquest. This nightmare has violated him, but now he is able to visit the same torment on this innocent... You gotta work on your outlets, man. That's some serious mental gymnastic there. Oh. Where he was the victim, he is now the victimizer. The release he feels is intoxicating. His manhood is ready and waiting, so he frees it from his pants as he playfully prods the girl's tightly shut slit with it. She finally starts crying in earnest. No, stop it. No, stop. I'm scared. Fuminori. Fuminori, kill this man. I haven't even done anything yet. Putting his mouth close to the sobbing girl's ear, Yosuke whispers, "If you're this scared already, how will you scream when I put it in you?" I can do this. Stop! Staring into her wide open eyes, Yosuke drives himself deeper into her. Oh, he's actually raping her. Oh shit, no, 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 no. And now there's even an image of him doing it. Ah! The girl screams in pain as he forces himself through her still dry slit. Yosuke is surprised by her lack of hymen, but even more so by the sensation of her inner folds. Much too welcoming for such an immature seeming girl. You really gotta emphasize that she looks like a child, don't you? Oh my, you're awfully used to men. You look cute, but you're really a dirty little girl. No more, don't hurt me. No, Yosuke smiles. I think I have to punish you for being so naughty. Man, I wanted to like you, Yosuke. You seemed like a, you know, kind of a snobby guy, but... but this? Come on. Yosuke begins to move inside her, each violent thrust forcing a cry from her lips and tears from her eyes as her head jerks in agony. Oh. Soon she loses the strength to resist and goes limp, concentrating instead on enduring Yosuke's cruelty. Yet she still stares tearfully, pleadingly into Yosuke's lust-inflamed eyes as he pounds mercilessly into her flesh. Ugh. And there's another picture! No! Why aren't you gentle? Because you're adorable, Yosuke roars, his breathing wild with passion. You're too pretty not to hurt, too beautiful not to break. The girl's choking gasps, the despair in her eyes. Hey, that's me. They only intensify his ecstasy. Help me, Fuminori. Where is Fuminori? Come on, help her. Was that necessary? Was that plot relevant? I don't think so. As always, the sights of the city grate on my nerves. Today, however, I don't feel as much hatred as I usually do. I have grown more accustomed to my condition, but that is not the reason for today's high spirits. My search of the Ogai house has finally borne fruit. When I pulled all the drawers out of the desk in the study, I found an envelope stuck between the desk and the wall. It must have fallen off the back of the writing tray. Inside were 3 outdoor photographs. I couldn't recognize the scenery due to my condition, but I'm pretty sure that they show 3 buildings. Scrawled on the back of each photo was an address. Nagano Prefecture, M Village, Tochigi Prefecture, S Town, Shizuoka Prefecture, H Town. H Town? That's where we are right now, giggity. None of the names is familiar, so they must be way out in the countryside. The photos are all dated more than 10 years ago. I don't know why they were taken or what they mean, but maybe Saya will be able to make some sense of them. I don't think Saya can make sense of anything right now. In any case, this is something that even Saya missed while she was living in that house. I wonder how she'll react when I show her what I found. Saya, I want so badly to see her. Thought of her waiting for me speeds my footsteps. When I step through the gate, I see that the front door is wide open again. This is the second time this has happened. Upon entering the house this time, however, the sound of Saya crying chills my blood. It's not just her, I also hear a low, wet grunting. There's no time to take off my shoes. I race down the hallway propelled by a terrifying premonition. I hope you kill this man. Oh fuck! And now we see the rape scene of Saya through what's his face? His eyes. So Saya is getting raped by a grotesque flesh monster. I can't fucking do this, man. I can't fucking do this. A monster is in my house and is raping Saya. The filth oozing from its body spreads across her skin as it drives itself with animal ferocity between her weakly trembling thighs. The monster forces its grotesque penis deeper and deeper into her, each brutal thrust warping her vagina in clearly painful ways. Each time the beast moves, Saya's sobs become cries of agony. She looks at me with tear-filled eyes and calls my name in a weak, breathless voice. Fuminori, help. Rage erupts inside me like black lava. Kill the beast. The monster stops gorging itself on Saya's body and turns its head to look at me, surprised by my own composure. I slip past it and grab the meat cleaver sitting next to the sink. Yes, do it. Without a moment's hesitation, I slash the monster's face. It screams and staggers away from Saya. My attack must have blinded it, because it flails its tentacles wildly as it tries to drive me away. My bloodlust still unsated, I calmly seize one of my appendages and plunge my weapon twice more into its quivering flesh. The blade enters its body with fascinating ease. Each strike sprays my face with its blood. As I carve the monster to pieces and savor its hideous screams, my mind is finally consumed by rage. No mercy, I'll see this monster suffer for what it's done to Saya. I give myself to the fury, howling at the top of my lungs as I slash and slash and slash and slash. Even after the flesh beast stops moving, I keep slashing until I realize that it can no longer feel pain. Cursing myself... stop with the flashbang! Cursing myself for killing it so quickly, I stab the cleaver into the floor, snapping it in half. When my thoughts finally begin to regain some cohesion, I find myself still digging the broken knife into the floor. The monster is gone, but pieces of it are scattered everywhere. I stop cutting into the tile, and in the sudden silence I hear Saya's faint sobs coming from the corner of the kitchen. Oh well, they're hugging and Saya's crying, but she's still naked, so even though you can't really see anything, I'm probably still gonna censor that. Saya. I pull the cowering Saya into my arms. She stiffens in fear at first, but as soon as she realizes that it's me, she clings to my body and cries. Fuminori, I was so scared. I don't know what to say, I can only keep holding her. This should never have happened to Saya. Everything in this twisted world is to blame. Yes, including myself. I couldn't protect her. If I'd been here, then maybe I could have prevented this. I'm sorry, she says again and again, in a voice choked with tears. Not wanting to hear that from her, I pull her head to my chest. Don't say that, Saya, it's not your fault. I try to reassure her, but she shakes her head vigorously in denial. No, it is. I did it. I don't understand. What is she saying? You did what? I messed with his brain, she answered, glancing at the dismembered monster with her swollen eyes. I made the inside of his head the same as yours. I made him see the world like you do. It takes me some time to understand the meaning of Saya's words. What? But how? Yo, another picture, and now we see her naked. Finally regaining her composure, Saya responds to my confusion in a low voice. I can do stuff like that. I can change the bodies of other living things. I've had this ability since I was born. Every organism is different, so I have to study them in detail before I know how to change them. By doing some research, I figured out what happened to your brain. So I wanted to see if I could do the same thing to someone else. But why? I thought that if everyone were like you, they would all be kind to me. My heart aches at the loneliness in her voice as she confesses her sorrowful wish. But that man, he wasn't kind at all. He said he wanted to hurt me, break me, and he... She starts crying into my chest again, unable to say anything more. I gently rub her back while trying to get my jumbled thoughts together. What is Saya that she can do such a thing? The answer is beyond me. However, there is one thing that I can answer here and now. Saya is mistaken. Think that I'm kind to you because of the accident? Yeah, she nods sadly. I smile and shake my head. You're wrong, that was only the beginning. Huh? Our relationship is the sum of so much more. The time you and I have spent together, those days, those experiences, are what made us what we are. Fuminori, you've been there for me, Saya, sharing my pain, giving me hope and joy. That's how you became so important to me, see? It's harder than you think. Saya's still crying, but now her tears feel warm against my chest. Yeah, I understand. I finally understand. Her smile shines through her tears. I only have you, Fuminori. There will never be anyone else. Now more than ever before, I feel the depth of the bond between us, and I'm sure that Saya feels it too. I wrap my arms tightly around her and seal her lips with mine. Saya responds, winding her arms around my neck as our tongues desperately seek each other's warmth. At this moment, Saya is my whole world, and I am hers. The earth turns for us alone. Of course, I still haven't told her something very important. I don't know why I've never said it before, perhaps because it was always so obvious. However, I should put it into words at least once. It's oath of mine. Saya, I... Wait. She stops me with a finger against my lips. Before that, Fuminori, tell me one thing. What do you want? What do I want? Saya nods, staring into my eyes with unusual solemnity. Like I said, I can affect the bodies of living things in a way that nothing else can. And now that I've learned how to manipulate human brains, Saya pauses and takes a deep breath before continuing. I can turn you back to normal. What? Until now, that hasn't even been in the realm of possibility. I just have to do the opposite of what it did to that man. It's really simple. I replay Saya's words in my head to be sure of their meaning. So tell me, Fuminori. Do you want to return to your old life? Do you want to take back what you lost in the accident? Oh, we got a choice now. I want it all back, or I don't need it anymore. Let me save. Oh, that automatically saved? Ah, that's quick saves. Okay, good to know. Well, if I say I want it all back, then Saya's gonna be this grotesque monster. But if I say I don't need it anymore, then the world is fucked and we're just gonna stay together with Saya all the time? Difficult choice. Because, I don't know if Fuminori, was his name Fuminori? Oh no, I'm so bad with names. If Saya turns him back, and he sees that he's been fucking like a disgusting flesh monstrosity all the time, he's probably gonna snap. And I think I want to see that. Yes, I want it all back. Well, of course, I answer without thinking. If it's possible to go back, then I want to, I think. I've never wondered if there could be any other answer. I stopped dwelling on this question a long time ago. And if I'd been asked before I met Saya, I wouldn't have hesitated. What about now? What does it mean to wish for the past, and what could it do for me and Saya? As soon as these questions... Oh, yeah. Imagine if Saya turns him back, and he looks into the fridge. And he just sees human body parts in there. As soon as these questions occur to me, my true feelings become unclear. The hurried answer I just gave her was less certain than I thought. Oh yeah, of course you would. Can you please get dressed? Saya smiles softly, her expression an unreadable mixture of what seemed to be sorrow and relief. Seeing it fills me with sudden unease, as though I've just wounded her deeply with my careless words. Hey, Saya, It's okay, Fuminori, don't say anymore. Saya silences me with another kiss, and thrusts her tongue into my mouth with even greater passion than before. As the sweet softness of her tongue clouds my mind, I begin to feel an urgent need to say what she prevented me from saying. Speak those most important words. Saya. I can't speak for some reason, and my mind is hazy. My consciousness is slipping away as the euphoria from her kiss spreads to my entire body. Sleep well, Fuminori, I hear Saya whisper softly from far away. Don't worry, when you wake up, it'll all be over. Wait, I have to tell you something before I sleep. Just one thing. My efforts are meaningless, however, as oblivion calls me into its embrace. Yep. That's a rude awakening. When I awoke, the first thing that greeted me was a terrible stink. Mr. Suzumi's body was covered in flies, and I could smell the rotten stench that you would expect from a corpse. Night had ended, but Saya was nowhere to be seen in the morning light. Aside from the blood-covered floor, the kitchen looked the same as it had before the accident. In the den, however, the colors that had been so soothing the day before now served as a stark reminder of what a distant world I've been living in. You're not gonna address the body at all? Oh no, of course not, because you killed him. I'm a dumbass. Despite knowing that it would be futile, I wandered the house searching for Saya. For almost an hour I tried in vain to deny reality. Then I called the police. When the operator answered, I couldn't stop myself from crying. It had been such a long time since I've heard a human voice other than Saya's. As became clear later, Mr. Suzumi had murdered his family before I killed him. Unable to give the police a satisfactory explanation, I was arrested for all 3 murders. What? For all 3? That's some bullshit. And when they found the remains of Takahaka owe me in my house, a fourth was able to join. Okay, yeah, that checks out. During my interrogation, I told him everything exactly as it had happened, in every detail. The detectives didn't believe me, of course, but the doctor who came later did. He had me moved from jail to a much cleaner white room. That's right, this room looks just as white to me as it does to everyone else. In the end, they declared me incapable of answering for my actions. Everything that happened to me was real, but part of a reality incompatible with the rest of the world. So the doctors gave me a space all to myself, a place where I could live in my own world. I'm sad that I wasn't believed, but I know that it couldn't be helped. In this world, reality is what the majority says it. And I had the misfortune to step outside of the box. The walls of my room are undeniably white. That, at least, I can be thankful for as I live the rest of my life here. Everyone said that there was never any girl named Saya. Well, so be it. Saya probably was never part of their world. But why should I be able to hear Saya's voice here in my room? This is my world after all, a continuation of the very real time that we spent together. How long did I wait with such thoughts floating through my mind? One night I awoke to the sound of something crawling down the hallway. The sound would not normally have woken me, but I must have had a premonition that night. Sleeping lighter than usual, I had waited for her arrival, and so I knew instantly that it was her. Saya. She did not answer, but I could feel her outside my door, struggling with some internal conflict. Why won't you let me hear your voice? Because she's a flesh monster? After a long silence, something small slipped through the narrow bars of my peephole. It was a cell phone, screen already showing a notepad with freshly entered text. My voice will sound strange to you. I couldn't suppress a chuckle at Saya's uncharacteristic display of shyness. I don't care about that at all, I said, sending the phone back through the bars. I would just want to hear you, see you. You probably don't want to see her. After a short pause, the phone returned to my side. Please let me stay the Saya, remember. Okay. I started to suspect that it might be so. In the hell my eyes had made of the world, Saya alone had looked normal. I thought that she was somehow unique. In truth, however, she had probably been a different kind of unique than I imagined. It wasn't that my senses hadn't distorted her appearance, but that she had been so unusual as to seem normal to my twisted mind. Saya's true form was something other than what I had known. Now, however, I could see her as she really was. But Saya didn't want that, and it was not for me to question the workings of her heart. I just had to accept that girls needed to keep some things private. I tried to say something to you that day, do you remember? I slid the phone back to her. I was hoping you'd forgotten. I smiled wryly at the text on the screen, wondering if she really thought me so heartless. How could I forget? No one was listening, but still, it would have been embarrassing to speak the rest aloud, so this time I typed it into the phone. G-H-I J-K-L M-N-O T-U-V-D-E W-X-Y M-N-O T-U. What does that mean? I slid the phone back through the slot. I could sense her trembling outside my door. I couldn't hear her or see her, but still I knew. Saya was crying. I was ready, you know. Perhaps my words offered no comfort, spoken so late. Even so, I was ready. I had once returned to my old life, true, but I would have abandoned that wish for Saya. I know that I would have gone with her hand in hand as far as we could, even to the most forbidden of places. Saya too must have known that I was prepared, and because she knew, she stopped me from saying those words. If I had spoken that oath, there would have been no going back. I'm sorry, I was a coward. Seeing the words on the screen, I shook my head. It's not your fault. If I hadn't hesitated, you would have found the courage. I was afraid of you, of how you were changing because of me. It's no one's fault. Saya couldn't bring herself to take everything from me, and I couldn't bring myself to give up everything for her. We were too weak to find happiness. What will you do now, Saya? I'll keep searching for my dad. He'll know how to send me back to where I came from. I see. You do want to go home, don't you? A short time passed with no words or messages exchanged. I wonder how many times in that brief silence yes and no exchanged places in her mind. Yeah. When the phone finally returned, the characters on the screen seemed strangely uncertain. Well, I hope you find your father. I'll do my best. The time had come for our parting. She had chosen our path, and I had given my blessing. There was nothing more to be said. If you change your mind, I'll always be here. You can come see me whenever you want. I will, thank you. Goodbye, Fuminori. I read her final message and returned the phone to the other side. Goodbye, sire. Gently slapped my door in response, and then I heard the sound of her sliding off down the hallway. And I was left alone in the silence of the night. Ever since that day, I have been waiting. Perhaps Saya really did return to where she came from. Perhaps she is still wandering today, looking for her father. It must be hard, she must be lonely. When she can no longer stand being alone, she will surely return to me. I am the only one who will comfort her and whisper sweet nothings into her ear. And so I wait, dreaming of her face and her voice. I wait. Forever in my white world. Okay, I think we can skip the credits, because I absolutely want to see more endings. Oh, I can skip. Quit the game? No. I don't know, maybe there's a post-credit scene. But yeah, to be honest, I kind of wanted to go for that ending, because I knew it was gonna be sweet, so we can see the other ending, or multiple endings. I don't know. Probably just go for one more, which I would consider the true ending, with the paths that make the most sense. I did not expect this to be an erotic game. Like, holy shit, I thought uncensored just meant, you know, all the violence and gore is uncensored, but no. Why did they have to put a fucking rape scene in the game? Ugh. But it's a lot of fun. Like, I love the concept. I love the story so far. The characters all seem very charming. You know, except for the ones that are raping little girls, but... I don't even know what to say. I'm flabbergasted. I guess I'm just gonna let the credits roll and contemplate my life choices, and I will hopefully see you again in the next episode, where we take the other choice. So, until then, Ultimate Despair signing out. I need some fucking booze, bro.
Ultimate Despair Live.